What's up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. I am Kiwi, and today we have landed in Laos and we are staying in a town called Luang Probang. I've obviously got my trusty assistant, the hearty Huckleberry. We had to Google that one. We didn't know a fruit or veg beginning with H, but she's absorbing the sun like a sunflower. Photosynthesizing, more like a bramble bush rather than a sunflower, but you know. Just in case you don't know, quite often I make mistakes when I do this because I'm close to perfect, but I'm not quite there. And I like to put these down as outtakes at the very end of the video, so stick around till the end, or skip to the end, one or the other, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, let's go have a look. So we landed last night and immediately ran into problems with this. So I had dramas trying to get into Laos by itself. I don't know what it was about my face, but the border control guy, security guy, didn't like the fact that my beard isn't on my passport picture. So he was looking at me, and he was looking at my passport picture, and then he was looking at me again. And he laughed. He was like, baby, like baby face. I'm like, yep, thanks for that. And I'm 36 years old and I'm being called a baby, but it's okay. Then he looked at it again. Then he looked at me again. Then he started doing all of these hologram checks, all of these like visual checks on my passport for about 5 minutes. I was just stood there, twiddling my thumbs, whistling, I don't know, some sort of circus tune, waiting for this guy to give me back my passport. 5 minutes. So, if you've got a beard because of COVID, because let's be fair, 90% of us now have beards because of our COVID beard, you might want to update your passport. Which was really strange, not gonna lie. But we are here now. We're gonna take you around the city and show you what we see because I know you will love that so much. And if we're lucky tonight, we're gonna get up onto the mountainside. We're gonna watch the sun go down over the whole entire town and it should look really, really nice. So fingers crossed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe so you can follow us on our journey. And obviously we're on Instagram, everybody's on Instagram. So jump on there and give us a follow too. No horns. Luang Probang has similar vibes to Siem Reap. It's almost like it's a villagey vibe, but it's a city. And it's quiet. I really like the fact that it's quiet. This is her photosynthesizing. Laos is mostly of Buddhist faith, and for that we get to see some cool temples. So we're gonna have a walk in now and check out what, oh Jesus, here we go guys. Visunara. What Visunara? I ain't got a clue, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, let's go see our first temple of the day. If you don't know me, I spent like a year trying to acquire the taste for whiskies. I literally would go home every day and have a tiny thimble of whiskey until A, I could accept the smell, and then B, until I could start to accept the taste, but I never actually got to the taste. And I really, really wish I did, because my friends will drink it and I want it to be included. Because I was left out drinking water when they were all drinking whiskey. And because of this, and I wish I could buy some. There's so many different whiskies here. And I don't mean the bourbon stuff, like Jack Daniels or the Irish stuff. I did try Irish whiskey and I wasn't too keen on it. Like Bushmills was proper nasty for me. But a good old Southern Comfort, I haven't had that in years, man. I feel like I'm missing out on a whole genre. Johnny Walker Gold. I don't even know what Johnny Walker Gold. I really wish I could acquire the taste. Maybe I just need a few more years to mature, eh? I think one of the biggest things I've missed since leaving the Western world is dilutable squash. 6 months, I finally found a bottle of dilutable squash. Finally add to my water. I don't look very happy, but I'm very happy right now. I'm just thirsty.
She thick.
It's very, very thick. Along with finding shops that sell a lot of Western food, juice, You'll also find lots of attractions to come to in Luang Probang. You could probably do the most in, I don't know, maybe a day, day and a half. And the hearty huckleberry over here has been dying to see this river for some unknown reason. Why do you want to see this river?
Because it's the Mekong River. It's like going to Europe and not seeing like the, how do you say it in English? The Danube River?
The what?
The main river that runs through like most of...
Denial?
No!
I know that's in Egypt, that's a joke. So she wants to see it because it's big. I mean, if I went to Egypt, then I'd like to see the Nile, I suppose. The Nile? Denial. I'd like to see the Nile. I'm going to put a leash on you.
Why?
Because it takes me forever to get anywhere. But it's nice weather here, even though it's Christmas in like 3 days. Do you know how much exactly?
I think 25.
25 degrees last time we checked. So it's nice and warm, it's not too hot, there's a gentle breeze. And there's no horns.
Yeah.
I can't say that enough. Like, you'll understand, this will all make sense when you go to Hanoi.
Or Ho Chi Minh.
Or Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah.
And even the Trang, to be fair, anywhere in Vietnam.
Yeah,
they
that's
live
true.
on their horns. And you don't realise how like mentally draining and penetrating that becomes until you've been there like a week. We're getting mopeds tomorrow as well.
Oh, stop.
Oh, stop. Oh, look, see? How long did that last? How long did that last? Tell me, YouTube. Tell me. She likes to take pictures of people because she's a creep. So we have some Buddhists joining us on our tour today. They're going the wrong way, but that's not the point. Tell us what else it is you'd like to do when you walk past people's homes.
It's gonna make me sound weird, but I'm sure there's other people like that.
Most definitely.
Okay, if the windows, like if the curtains aren't drawn or something, I like to look inside to see like how they live, like see how they've decorated their living room, see what they're doing, what they're watching on TV. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
So when I say she's being a creep,
no, because I'm not going to the doors and like peeping through. I just like it's open, so I'm just glancing.
You're not going to the doors to peep through, but what you're doing is standing behind the hedge and looking just over the top.
No,
that's weirder.
No, that's dramatic. I'm sure there's other people like me out there.
Absolutely. Right, let us know. Write us down in the comments below if you're a creeper, and if you are, what name do you call it? What do you justify staring into somebody else's house? How do you justify that to yourself?
Curiosity. Oh, it's the Mekong River. Sorry.
There you go. Also, give this video a thumbs up, a little subscribe, help me break the YouTube algorithm, because you'll see it in my outtakes in a minute, but I do want to become a YouTube millionaire. But I need your help to get there. And then I can show you all sorts of awesome parts of the world where this crazy tourist can stop and take more photos. Anyways, we found the Mekong River. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see what this hype is about? Let me show you. I'm going to get in her photos. Let me show you what her hype was. Ready for this? Yep, congratulations, you've all seen the Mekong River. Maybe you can skip a man. You don't want to swim in or fall in that. Anyways, of all the things I was going to see here, DHL was not one of them. Okay, we've been walking around this town now for a few hours, and I think I can already do a conclusion. It is photographer's heaven. If you are into street photography, nature as well, I'm going to ask the hearty Huckleberry her opinion because she is into photography. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is this location for photography?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
8 out of 10. That's bloody high for being here 3 hours, 4 hours.
But I really like it, so I'm also biased.
So this place, although there's not a lot to do, I would highly recommend coming here if you're coming from Thailand, where it's the hustle bustle partiness of Thailand, or if you're coming from Vietnam, where it's the traffic noise and the busyness of Vietnam. Luang Probang is just chill.
Kind of feels like a resort, like you're in a resort.
Yeah.
And you're walking around a resort.
Like it's and it's all privately owned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we've been walking around for a few hours. and now it's hot. Somehow it's got hotter since it's gone 3 o'clock. The sun is beating down on my ginger skin. I'm dying out here. This is the last video I'm going to send out to you guys, my trusty fans. She's the last witness. Question her, question her! And with every good day trip, there's some good food halfway through and at the end. Look at these nachos.
Really good. Very yummy.
Win. Those nachos were amazing. But another thing that's amazing is these views. Look at this. One of the key things that you'll probably do when you come to Laos is go up to, I don't even know what it's called, Phousi Hill, which is various Buddhist monuments going up one of the highest points in Luang Probang. We weren't quite sure where the entrance was, so I'm going to tell you now. Head to the south side by the river, and then you just walk along it until you find the entrance. It's really easy to spot. And then the stairs, and my heart's already starting to pump harder than it should be. Okay, you need to go away. I'm getting lightheaded from this high altitude. Okay, there's an entrance fee, 20,000 kip per person, which is like £1. But it's good that they get to keep it to make sure this place stays nice and clean. There's a big lion Buddha, but we don't want to see that. We're here for something very specific. There's a big stand-up Buddha too, but we don't want to see him. Actually we do, because this one's dancing. Every time I see that, I keep thinking like Spice Girls. Stop right now, thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. I applied to be a Spice Girl. I was going to be the original Ginger Spice, but they didn't want me in. As with every hot tourist spot, there are tourists, and this is what you expect when you get to the top. To be fair, this isn't particularly busy. I reckon sometimes it can get worse. So we found the other entrance to Phousi Hill. It's actually on the same street where the night market is. And that temple, find this little gap and walk up these little steps and go all the way up there. This route isn't so steep. It's a like step, flat, so you know, that might be easier for you. So on the north side of Phousi Hill is the night market. It's the main strip. If you Google map it, it will bring you here. It's one of the main attractions, and it's right beside one of the temples called Luang Probang.
I think so, yeah.
We think so. We're not entirely sure. It's probably wrong.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
No, it's probably wrong, so blame her. But it looks like this. Now I hope you can see the colours because it's nice and gold. But you'll see it when you come here. Let me show you the night market. So the market is like any traditional market, I suppose. You know, there's selling a range of things, but the market is full of like souvenir type things. So if you collect magnets or purses, or what else do people collect? Whatever it is you collect, I have no idea. Jewellery, fabrics, cloths, tops, whatever. You can find it in this market. And I think they're all fair prices. Like I just paid 25,000 kip, which is about £1.05 for my stick-on patch. I can see why it's one of the top attractions. Like there's so much here, and there's definitely stuff here that if we were coming back to the UK or Greece or Canada or going home, wherever home may be, I would definitely be buying stuff. So as you come out the other end of the market, from our direction at least, you do get a slightly different vibe, which is food, which is always a win. Everybody likes food. You're all addicted to it. Say what you like, but I know you're addicted to it. And this is the food quarter. How excited are you for the vegan one?
Loads. I wasn't expecting a vegan option here, so I'm excited that I get to join the party.
Chicken, pork, beef, you want it, you got it. Vegan, vegetarian, it's all here. So it's a good range. We're going to go get some food now.
Should we go look at the stalls?
Can you hear the excitement? Should we go look at the stalls? Alright, we're going to go look at the stalls. as we're walking around these people and through these stalls, I don't know where she's beaming off to. She's walked past the vegan stall. You walked past the vegan stall? Oh, okay, cool. I can spot a fellow ginger because there's these pasty white legs sticking out from underneath like tables and chairs. We stand out, man. We stand out. Deny it as much as you want. The people know. Okay, we walked around. We ate pad thai because, you know, we're in Asia. And now the wifey wants roti. So we're gonna get dessert. And it's gonna be very, very good dessert. Roti has butter in it, so we've got a tactical retreat going on. That's why we're sticking to the shadows so nobody sees us. She's embarrassed. I think we're just beelining back to the hotel. Day one was a successful trip around Luang Probang. We enjoyed ourselves. It was very calm, very quiet, which was very nice. Photographer's heaven. So now we're going to go back to the hotel, secure ourselves from mopeds for tomorrow for another adventure. But yeah, for that, I think, unless something randomly comes up from tonight and tomorrow morning, we're going to sign out for the day. Alright, see you tomorrow. You'll also find lots of attractions to come to. Where am I? Luang Probang? Yes. 1.8 million, because now I'm a millionaire, by the way. YouTube made me famous and I instantly became a millionaire because that's how it works. 1.8 million kip, which is how much?
Just now?
Yeah.
It's 180,000.
Oh. I'm not a millionaire.
If you go to an ATM, you can be.
True. World Heritage. Oh, it's World Heritage Site. Shit, I forgot what I said last. Just in case you don't know, wait for this. Wait for this. Wait for this. This is the realities of travelling and trying to do video vlogs. Phousi what? Mountain? Hill? Yeah, it's more of a lump of mud, isn't it? So, you know, that might be easier for you if you're a pussy. What?
You can't say that.
Toxic masculinity, yes I can. Climb the real stairs, pussy. We're currently staying in a place called Luang Probang. We need a fruit that begins with H.